What's up, Clear Gamer? Shine here, playing Idola, Phantasy Star Saga. And today we're going to be making a video on a game that technically doesn't exist, but technically still does exist thanks to the English server. Now, if you don't know, this game is known as Idola Phantasy Star Saga, a mobile game, Phantasy Star game that actually shut down a couple months ago. But thankfully, the English version is still up for now until it shuts down, so I can finally cover Idola. In fact, I was really meaning to cover the game when I still played it back in 2018, but never got the chance. But here we are playing Idola, so let's go ahead and get into the game. So go ahead and start it. So I'm gonna skip until the thing opens up. Alright, here we are on the home screen. Now Idola was a game you could now Idola was a game similar to FGO. In a lot of ways, it was similar to FGO, and if you played FGO, you know it's a nice, interesting game. You know, it's a game or whatever. But this was a gacha game that actually had a connectivity with Phantasy Star Online, the MMO, which still runs. Ironically, in the Western version, they did not keep that functionality, so no, we actually ended up getting the connectivity features, the gems that they gave out in a different way. So there's multiple different ways. There's the story quest, the shop, the setup and enhance, and then the shop. So I actually settings to the shop price. So since my original account on the Japanese server disappeared a long month ago, 1 month ago, I basically had to start this new account over. So here we are. So this main girl, this is Stella. She's the main character. She's one of the main characters of this game, which is great. So anyway, first thing what I like to do is we always do the gacha. So let's do the gacha first, and then move on to the battle, and then the story, and then everything in between. Well, the story and the battle are the same thing, but you know what I mean. Shut your face. Anyway. Alright, here we are in the gacha. Now, there's multiple different gacha. There's the pay gacha, which honestly, no one should be paying for anything, because honestly, I have no idea how long this English version will last. So if you haven't had a chance to play Idola, now's your chance. Idola had a lot of really interesting characters. Like on Japanese server, I had this character, which I thought was great. And then I had this character. Then I had that character. I had a lot of characters. This one character I never got in JP, which was this girl. Never got her. Had her. Never had her. Never. And here's the characters that we can't get, which honestly this game's on life support. I'm gonna be on life support, let's be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 1 gacha because I don't have enough to do a 1. So let's do a 1 and done. That's all we can do. So here's the animation. Alright, we got a gold off the bat. No Stella. Now one thing in this feature is whenever you use the gacha, you would have a the image of Stella, the main character. She would one of the main characters. She would appear. Well, there's Stella, but not the Stella I was looking for. You know, you'd have an image of Stella, and if she opened her eyes, that was guaranteed SSR. If she didn't open her eyes, it was a R, and vice versa. It was great. Honestly, why I really like this game is it had a lot of quality of life features that FGO could learn from. It had a lot of quality of life features that other proper mobile games could learn from, but there's a nice here's a new character. I'm gonna ignore him because whatever, boy. Next thing we're gonna do is the character, so we're gonna skip to that. So there's team party setup. We are here to do this. Honestly, when this game gets the shutdown notice, when this game gets the shutdown notice, I'm gonna be there. Since this account is fresh, it's gonna teach me everything. But I didn't play on the English version for very long. In fact, I think my English version account was gone. So here's all the characters I have. So the thing about this game is there's 2 systems. So basically, you've had law characters and outlaw characters. So a character. So let's say for example, we're Stella. The character Stella could have 2 different appearances depending on what alignment you are. So you can have a law version of a character, and you can have a outlaw version of a character, which is really interesting and something that no other mobile game has had. So her faction, she's type, her class, Stella. So yeah, as you can see, here's a different version of Stella that I don't have. And here's an idol. An idol is basically the fusion that all the main characters can go into, which is actually one of the best parts of the game. Which I hope I get to show this off in this video, where the characters can fuse into a giant idol, which I can't do idol setup right now. I have to do rank 5. We're not in rank 5 yet, so ooh, that's what I want to do. So let's just hold on to that. So let me just go ahead and get to the battle so we can get on with it. Now this game is actually based upon its its final end of life phase, which it was completely different from when it first started, where you were just this other character, but the game's completely different now. It's in the fly phase. It was also stated at some point that the intro scene was changed, so that's a good thing. So there's this little goats thing, and there's that. There's the main characters. There's some scars. Alright, here's the battle. Now, one thing I like about it. So the game's gonna try to teach you how combat. I already know how combat. Don't worry about it. So the way the battle system works with this is you can either basically your character would have like you would basically set up all your characters attack and then press start and then they would auto attack. It's great. Also, the game has auto battle, which is great. So let's say I want you to use your first skill, I want to use your first skill, and then we have them attack. So honestly, it was a lot less tedious than okay, I do this, I hit one move, someone has another move, his third move is more like okay, she does this, and then attack. Like honestly, it was a whole lot more efficient than okay, tap, tap, and then tap. This. So basically, when I do that, I'm actually changing what each character is doing. So, for example, she has her final ultimate skill, plus she can use her special. I'm going to keep Stella the way she is, and new attack. Here she is using her ultimate skill. Wow, all that budget. You see all that budget. That is some nice budget they put there. Nice. And that's the stage. Stage clear. I actually kind of want to show off Stella's and see if we can get Stella to do that next turn. So that was a battle. And do you see how quick of a battle that was? That was fast. That was like 3 seconds. Like that's very efficient. Something other games. Now we got some star gems. Get some star diamonds. Sorry, I keep calling star gems. There's some star diamonds, dude. That was very efficient. And 5D models that were on the back. Wow, Stella's new form looks great. Wow, new characters look great. We're gonna skip that. So I got some more star diamonds. So they really did change the game up a lot since its release. So here are enhanced characters. Now the enhanced characters, you need these books. We don't really have books. I'm just gonna click on Stella. Here we don't really we have one book. And there you go. Stella has now leveled up. And that's how you level up the characters. Really that simple. We don't have any more books, so we have to go grind and do more books to get more books. And we have all this other enhancement crap, which I will not be able to get into because that's above this video's pay grade. Honestly, I'm actually re-experiencing the game because honestly, it wasn't like this in the original Japanese release. It was a whole lot different. But that is basically all the time we have for right now. I might actually come back here and do another video on this game before. Like way before anything happens to this game, so I have to come back and do another video. But for now, that's Idola, and this is a really nice game. It really sucks that it was actually a far superior game, but it just never got the fanfare. But hey, also one more thing before you can do, you can change your home screen characters. So I have, yeah, I'll keep Stella and these two. Honestly, in the Japanese version, I didn't get to the point where they explained who this was. She just kind of appeared. I was like, who's this character? But I know who Stella is, but. Anyway, this has been your host, Shine0 saying goodbye, and this has been Idola Saga. And maybe I'll do another video if this gets enough demand. I'll get another video, make another video. Hopefully showing off the idols themselves. But anyway, it's been your host, Shine0 saying goodbye.